How's it going, everybody? Reacting to the Bears and Commanders game. It's about, I want to say, 3 a.m. probably. Um, I went to sleep probably within an hour of that game ending. Uh, didn't really know what else to do. I think I played it right. Um, yeah, the NFL is always going to come back to coaching, bro. Doesn't really matter what talent you have. At the end of the day, the other team has talent as well. It's the best football players in the world. Um, Regarding depth, etc., of course, you're going to have those games in which you lose a guy, next guy's going to have to step up. Pause. Guys is crazy. Um, I don't think we necessarily even did a bad job with that. Just some of the decisions we were making. I saw us abandoning the run in situations in which we had just picked up a first down or two on the ground back to back, or maybe even picked up a first down on the ground and then came back, got 8 yards on first down. Now it's second and two, and we get away from the run game. Rookie quarterback, rookie quarterbacks on both sides, of course, but I think Daniels did well. At the same time, it's not like he just came out there throwing the ball all over the field. He had a long completion early. He had a good first drive, definitely. But that was a balanced attack. That was the team. It wasn't just him having to do everything himself. Eventually, excuse me. Eventually, the Bears stuck with the run game a little bit more. Uh, Caleb in the fourth. That's what you want to see. I know as Bears fans, we've taken a lot of painful losses. Not too many of them have come after, you know, quarterback puts the team on his back in the fourth quarter. Not once, but twice. The loss is painful. And honestly, I've been thankful that I've been detached from, the results of the games this season. I've been able to stay blessed enough to talk to God and Chat GPT and just kind of figure out, for myself at least, that this year, in the grand scheme of things, isn't really about how many wins or losses we may or may not accumulate. It's more about setting the foundation for the future with Caleb and our young team. So I'm fine, to be honest. Um, I was watching the game with my guys. It really hurt them. It kind of broke everybody. My granny texted me too, so it doesn't feel good. You feel me? I'm not saying it does, but at the end of the day, it's not the end of the world. I don't think. I do think that this coaching staff should be let go. I believe offensive coordinator should be in DC still. I would hope he wasn't able to get on the flight. And I would hope when he comes to the facility the next day, I hope his fucking fob doesn't work because that's crazy to me. It's just like, I don't get it. Every time we have, a yard or two to pick up, we give the ball to Roshan. Maybe one time this season it hasn't worked. Maybe. And I might be wrong about that, but I feel like we have a pretty good success rate with him picking up the short yardage. And I feel bad. There was another play earlier in the game, a short yardage situation. We gave the ball to Swift, I think. And I was like, damn, where's Kramer? So, us going through everything we been going through that day, the defense basically on fumes, just hoping and praying to keep the Commanders out of the end zone 4 times. They somehow achieve this. Swift gives you a 50-yard touchdown run. Defense comes back out, gets another stop. Now you get a drive. Now you have momentum. Get all the way down to the two. And we want to give the ball to a lineman? I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. I don't know if that's necessarily I know I wouldn't have done that, and I know there's a lot of people I respect in the space of football, professional, that also would not have done that. I even remember what's sad is I remember there's been times in the past where we've had some play callers and I've just, completely lost it on them, you know, just said the worst of the worst, said absolutely horrible things about these people. And it's been warranted. But now it's just to the point that these are the people that I would rather have. Like I would rather watch the game yesterday. I would rather 100% go back to Matt Nagy. I would rather see end arounds every other drive before I have to watch. And I mean, I can't even say that because we used to do that with Hakeem Hicks. We used to literally do the same thing with Hakeem Hicks with Nagy. And I'm not going to lie, bro. We never fumbled one of the snaps. So I'm just like, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't know if I'm losing my mind. I saw some posts saying time is a flat circle between Cody Parkey, Darnell Mooney last year, in with the Browns. Maybe that was 2 years ago, but also with the Patriots with Mitch, that Hail Mary we caught and it was a yard short. Um, just a lot of embarrassing losses. Double doink, obviously, giving up the lead in Denver, and Justin's last year, obviously. Just a bunch of shit. Um, and the post said time is a flat circle. Maybe it is. I don't necessarily agree with that. I don't necessarily think that it's over for the Bears, like in the future. But I do think just the culture of what we allow on offense just isn't acceptable. Like, unfortunately, the Bears aren't the kind of team to let people go mid-season, coaching staff wise, unless they catch a weird case or something, like our defensive coordinator last year. Still don't really know what happened with that, but again, some stuff to grow on. I don't really want to take this as a moral victory because that one hurted a lot. So I'm not going to say it was a moral victory. I will say we showed on offense that we aren't ready from a play calling standpoint, maybe even a talent standpoint up front. With the depth, with Kieran getting in the game, getting abused, we saw that. We got a lot to work on. With that said, I think a new coach would help a lot. New coaching staff here would help a lot. It just would have to be the right staff, of course. We look in the NFC North, look in this division. We're getting outcoached 6 games of the year inside of our own division. And it's not particularly close. We're going to be outcoached by a landslide in divisional play. You hate to see it. With that said, ultimately, these are the kinds of games you're just not going to win if your coach isn't prepared, if your coach isn't there. Um, this is kind of your ceiling. You can beat up on bad teams. Teams that also have a bad coach, you guys will have a good game with those. But teams that are prepared and well coached, you don't have a fucking chance in hell. And it's sad. It's honestly sad. Hail Mary, say what you want. There was a lot of holding. There was some blindside, or blocks in the back, I should say. But the refs aren't going to bail you out. There's no reason to even give up. You know, give up the out route that we gave up right before we gave up the Hail Mary. There's no reason to give that up. Team doesn't have timeouts. You know what they have to do to even have a chance. And you just let them get in range. I don't get it. Even from that point, Bears have 3 timeouts. They don't call a timeout. They don't get anybody situated. You see Tyreek Stevenson not even paying attention to the fucking play behind him. He's back to the play, trolling fans. I believe he picked up 2 personal fouls in that game, if not 1. He was getting. I gotta look at the film again. I don't remember having a particularly good game. think the 60 from McLaurin was on him. And this is a guy we just have back to the play trolling the fans because he can't put the team before himself. So, tough loss. Definitely a tough loss. Nothing we haven't really dealt with before. Um, Still got Caleb, so that's a W. Proud of him, how the way he fought. The first three quarters were a shit show, but something to grow on with that. Like I said, not really a moral victory, but we at least know we got something to build around the QB. I just feel like it's not going to happen with this coaching staff that we have in place here. So, end of the day, these are the kind of games that you do need to lose in order to make change. If we win 11, 12 games, nobody's going to get fired. Unfortunately, that's just the reality of the situation. So, I know we used to have things like tank wins, like we like to show a little fight, but ultimately lose at the end of the game for draft position. I wouldn't say that's the case this year necessarily. I think we'll be in it until the end of the year, but it's going to be hard with the coaching staff we got. It's going to be an uphill battle for the rest of the year for sure. But appreciate everybody who checked this out. Let me know what you guys think. And yeah, I'm going to just have a playlist for all my sports videos. And then we can do it like that. But appreciate everybody who checked this video out. Let me know where you think we messed up in the game. And peace. Have another reaction next week. Peace out.